UKMF is UK Muslim Film, and it was really set up as a response to what I was seeing being part of the industry, I suppose, pre and post 9/11, which is really, that really was a marker for the way in which Muslims and Islam were now being depicted. It was always in a negative light. So if you look at a lot of studies, research which has been done about movies even before that time, there was never any positive representations of Muslims and Islam in any way, shape or form. But it got worse after 9/11 because now we were seen as the new, I suppose, the new evil.
Yeah.
And film and TV really jumped off on the back of that, because for them it was, right, we can sell this, it's easy. And for them it was almost like an open goal. But what they weren't seeing is the real world impact it was having and does still have on us today. So UK Muslim Film really was as a result of saying, right, we need to challenge these stereotypes, these negative stereotypes with the industry. And we need to say to them, look, one is there are so many wonderful, beautiful stories that could be told, and you're not telling them. Why is it that you're really just fixed and focused on this one narrative, which is four things? That Muslims are terrorists, Muslim men are misogynists, Muslim women are oppressed, and Islam is a threat to the West. Those are probably the four key tropes that we're always seeing. And the other thing, the other part of it is authenticity and truthful portrayals. So now when they do portray us, it's usually one of those four categories, but then the authenticity isn't even right. So when it even comes to the prayer or what we say, and there are various examples of how, when you look at how they represent us, it's like, we don't do that. That's so wrong. You know, we've seen shows where a typical one is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, which is an amazing, I love it. I love Kevin Costner, I love Morgan Freeman. But when you see Morgan Freeman playing a Moor and he's trying to do Salah, he's doing something which I don't think anyone would even say was even closer. It's like, it's something like this, and then he like clasps his hands, and
it's like a hybrid.
Yeah, there was no obviously consultation around that. But there are many other shows that have come since then, whether it's film and TV shows or even stage plays, where the authenticity just isn't there. So what we do is we consult. So we work with broadcasters, we work with producers, directors, streaming platforms, production companies, costume, wardrobe, everybody, to say, right, how do we ensure that we can help you, whether it's in development, whether it's scripted, whether it's even in production. So we are story consultants. We will help you along the way just to make sure there is authenticity in that piece. And that what you're not doing is ridiculing the community, whether it's Muslims or Islam. And because really, we all deserve to be humanised. We need humanising portrayals. We deserve that because we want to feel valued. We want to feel a part of society. And the way to do that is when you're trying to represent a minority group on TV, do it well and do it properly and do it authentically. Because what you're doing is you're building that trusted relationship, saying you are important enough for us to take that time to make sure that what we're saying about you or depicting you is right on the nose.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And obviously we've got, like, after just speaking with Lena, like, we've got the event coming in August. Tell us all about that.
This has been exciting. So it's something which came about because for us, the other part of what we do is about creating opportunities for Muslim filmmakers into the industry, whether you're new or whether you've been in the industry for a long time. We're a hub, we're creating that culture, we're bringing creatives together and saying, right, we're going to level the playing field. We're going to open up these opportunities and make sure that you have the ability to go and create, make your careers here, but keep it halal, that's what we say.
Yes, that's it.
So for us, it's about, right, engagement is the big thing. How do we now show mainstream audiences about our contribution to film, TV? Because we've made a huge contribution in so many different artistic areas, right? Poetry, whether it's music, or whether it's stage, TV and film, all of it, radio as well. So here it's about, right, we want to celebrate Muslim contribution to cinema. The natural choice was Lena, because Lena is a patron UK Muslim Film. And for us, it's about, right, you've done these two incredible films, you're doing a lot more other stuff, but let's have a family event. Two films that fit in are Tiger Hunter and Flora and Ulysses. And Disney came on board to support because for them it's a great way of almost promoting their initiative, which is opening up the doors to filmmakers like Lena as well. Which it's not high risk, but it's about taking it's about taking chances and giving people opportunities, because what she's achieved has been amazing, alhamdulillah.
Absolutely.
So that's what the event is about. It's about getting all audiences in, and as well as a Muslim community, it's about communities outside of that, having one big family day together full of lots of entertainment, movies. We've all got some surprises as well. We got the car from the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
No way.
We got the Batmobiles coming. We've got all of that, because it's about, you know, the vibe. It's about creating that massive atmosphere with food and fun, films, salah, right? You're going to be doing that all in congregation, but it's about coming together and building bridges with communities.
And you're also coming back next week to tell us about the giveaway, but just give us some
absolutely.
teaser.
So we're going to be giving away tickets for the event, and also we've got a couple of great, one is an experience, another is a really great prize that we have to give away next week. One is an experience, which is going to be an experience on the set of a well-known soap. So a family could go and visit this set and look around and just see how, what the magic of TV, you know, the behind the scenes. May even get to meet the cast as well. Maybe have, you know, grab a spot of lunch. But I think it's really good to open up our community to this huge, important platform, which is media, because this is what informs audiences. Right? And it's for them to understand that this is, you know, this is very, very important work, but for them to see the magic of film and TV as well. And then we have another prize. We can't announce at the moment, but that's going to be something related to Miss Marvel. And so we're going to be giving away some tickets as well. I believe it's going to be 4 pairs of tickets for the event on August the 13th, Saturday.
That's I'm so excited. Like literally, like when I first saw the when you shared the news, I was like, this is amazing. And just, I know you've said, like, you know, what the event is for, but what is the importance? How significant is it to have an event like this?
Well, the significance is it's for our community to understand that we need to engage with the media in all its different forms, because that's how others outside of our community get to know us. If we don't get to know the most important mediums of communication, then we're never going to make the most of it, because this is also da'wah as well. This is about bringing communities together, because there is a lot of anxieties that exist with communities outside of ours about who we are. And there is a lot of hesitation, there's caution, there's apprehension. And people are saying, you know, should I even be friends with them? Because for them, there is the predominant view, which is being pushed by the media and film and TV, is that we're not good people. That is the issue, is that we fit in one of those 4 tropes, which is Muslims are terrorists, Muslim women are oppressed, Muslim men are misogynist, and Islam is a threat to the West. And these are the anxieties people have, because if they've never met a Muslim, their only source of information is what they're going to be watching on TV. So having this event is a way of being able to bring everyone together, so that they understand actually there isn't anything for us to worry about.
We like the same things.
We have there's commonalities, and that we are a part of this very rich fabric of society as well. So it's about bringing everyone together, but also celebrating Muslim contribution to the arts of entertainment and for cinema.
And the thing is, like, you know, you talk about, like, you know, the Muslim contribution, and UKMF is contributing a lot, because you've got so many projects in the pipeline. You're a busy person, right? Are you able to share us some of the things that you've got in the pipeline? Yeah,
absolutely. So with UK Muslim Film, we're engaging on many different levels. So we're doing more of these events. We're going to be doing hopefully one in London. We've got some special ones that are coming up. The London one's not fixed yet, but we're not quite sure when we're doing that. But there's so many moving parts. But Birmingham is the first one, and we want everyone to attend the Birmingham. It's going to be amazing, inshallah. We're doing a lot of work with production companies. We're working with some of the big media, or I suppose the big kind of branded media organisations, streaming platforms, broadcasters, to open the doors to give it opportunities and experiences and placements to those within our community. There's actually a shortfall of about 25,000 creatives within the industry in total.
That's huge.
Which is huge. And these are all different aspects of production. So for us, it's about how do we achieve better representation, not just in front of camera, but also behind camera as well,
Absolutely.
across all levels or aspects of production. And so for us, it's about how do we open up the doors and provide, I suppose, these new experiences and the start of a career for somebody who may be coming into it for the first time, or somebody who's finding it very difficult, because the world of TV and film is kind of a very, culturally, it can be a bit cliquey, and people like to kind of give opportunities to the people that they know. We're trying to open that up and say we need better representation, better hiring practices. Now, right now I serve as a co-chair on the BFI Screen Advisory Group. So for us, it's about how do we make sure that in terms of looking at all aspects of hiring, making sure in terms of opportunity provision, so like catering, making sure that crew and Muslims on set can pray.
Yeah.
Making sure that they have those rights and they don't feel out of place or out of sort because they're doing something that others aren't necessarily doing that. And it's just about changing the landscape, levelling up the playing field.
Yeah.
But and doing more consulting, so we're doing that too. So there's a lot of networking opportunities that we're doing for Muslim creatives as well. So it's about making sure that we can connect them directly with the industry so we can start brokering those conversations.
Yeah.
Whether it's filmmakers who've got projects they want to pitch or just want advice and they want support in some way. Those are the things that we're doing and putting together as well. So there's a lot of work there, but it requires support from the community.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it requires the community to understand that, look, the work that's being done is about making sure that when, for example, especially Muslim women, they're the ones who always get the rough end of the stick when it comes to negative portrayals of Muslims on TV and film.
Yeah,
Because when you walk out the door, you're the ones that people see first. And it's about, this work is helping our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, our nieces, our aunties, and for the future as well.
Yeah,
it's about changing
absolutely.
the industry to make sure that they're now becoming, I suppose, they value us and they see us as, you know, important members of this community, and through authenticity and greater engagement and, you know, more nuanced storytelling and accuracy in depiction, all of these things which we hope will, when I'm long gone, will be helping our community, inshallah, to come. So we're not facing with these issues where something's come up on TV and the following day, we're looking out for our sisters on the train or on the streets because we're worried about how someone is going to respond to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I cannot wait to have you back in the studio, Sajid.
Inshallah.